Okay, so this is part 2 for our 2.1 unit. For this section, we are going to be finding missing parts of a shape depending on the information that they're giving me. So in example 4, I'm given a triangle and they tell me the area of my triangle is 924. They give me the height in the picture. So this is my area. They give me the height in the picture, it's 28. And they're asking me to find B, which is the base. So to do that, I need to know the formula for the area of a triangle. Formula for area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So I'm going to write that down. Area equals base times height divided by 2. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the numbers that I have into my formula. So I know A is given to me, it's 924. So instead of A, I'm going to write 924. They're asking me to find B, so I'm going to stay with the B. And I have H. It's given to me in the picture. The H is 28. So I'm going to plug in 28 for H. And then the formula has divided by 2. So now it's just an equation and I need to solve for B. So anytime I have a fraction like this, I want to get rid of the denominator. So I'm going to get rid of the 2. The opposite of division is multiplication. So to get rid of that 2, I'm going to multiply by 2. And it cancels it out. And I'm going to do it on both sides. So over here times 2. And so 2 times 924 is 1,848. And so on the right side, I only have the numerator left, which is B times 28. So now I need to get B by itself. Opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 28 to cancel the 28. And I have to do it on both sides. So now 1,848 divided by 28 gives me 66. So my base is 66 inches. So in example 5 is going to be very similar. I'm going to have to plug in my information, but now it's a trapezoid, so now I'm using a different formula. So for example 5, I'm going to have the formula for the area of a trapezoid because they're giving me the area. Formula for the area of a trapezoid is area equals the height times the sum of the bases divided by 2. Okay. So I'm going to identify the information that is already given. That's the area, so they already gave me the area. On the picture they give me more information. On the picture I can see that they gave me the height. The height is 8. And they also gave me one of the bases. They gave me base 2, that's 15. They want me to find base 1, so I'm going to plug in the information that I have into my formula. So A is 102. Then I have my H. My H is 8. It's right here. They're asking me to find B1, so I stay with B1, but they do give me B2, which is the second base, 15. And then formula says that I have to divide that by 2. So again, it's an equation. I'm going to have to get B1 by itself. And so same as the previous example, I have to get rid of the denominator by multiplying. So multiply by 2 on both sides. Cancels, do it on this side, times 2, and so now I have 204 on this side. Now there's 2 different ways you could do this. You can distribute the 8 and then get B by itself, or what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to get rid of the 8 first. Since it's outside the parentheses, I can go ahead and divide it and it'll cancel it out. and I gotta do it on both sides. So now I have 204 divided by 8, and that gives me a decimal. It gives me 25.5. And then I just have B1 plus 15 left. And there's still one more step. So to get rid of that 15, I gotta subtract. Opposite of addition is subtraction. So minus 15 on both sides. And so I get 10.5 for B1. So base 1 is 10.5 feet. So for this type of problems, pretty much what you're doing, you are identifying what formula you're using based on the picture that you have, based on the shape that you have. And then from there, just plug in all the information into your formula and solve for whatever variable is missing.